Let's do this, and let's do this. So, AA Network is our midpoint. Of course, I am casting this from the Axis perspective. OPBHB, they'll be the boys in blue. Their points, they have Saint Marie Dumont, so it's going to be really difficult for the Finns to go up 4-1. And they have Hill 6 as their HQ sector. AA Network being the mid. Finns let loose, they're going to be the boys in red. Alright, let me get rid of the scoreboard for a sec. They have Cattle Sheds as their 4th point, with Winter's Landing as their HQ. That being said, looking at nodes, I mean, these teams, they know what's up. Getting all their nodes up. Still over a minute on the match warm-up. Might as well throw the scoreboard back up. Now, AA Network is an absolute bitch. So, kind of looking at this from OPBHB's perspective. Let me bust open this map real quick. This area right here, this is commonly referred to as the gardens or the compound. Probably going to get a nice little grind right here. Last week in Goff versus Sesh, I mean, this area was constantly fought over pretty much the entire 90 minutes. Probably going to get something similar to that. And then this area over here, leading into the road just northeast of AA Network into this wheat field, these hedgerows, pretty much this entire grid square except the open field right here on my mouse is going to be contested territory. So, might see some teams trying some flanks, you know, pulling the Goff special. Might see Finns let loose coming in from here. But that being said, match is now live. Let's just kind of sit around, wait for the teams to start up. Don't want to show too much of the opening strat. So, we shall see the teams collide here in a second. Put the scoreboard back up. We'll see where they're coming in. They're close. They're about a grid square away. Pretty normal lineup. Finns let loose. We do see some guys coming in a couple trucks. Supply truck, another truck coming on in. Beta Male Gamer TTV, thank you for the follow. But yeah, guys, pretty much running right for the point. Don't really see anybody going for the compound northwest. Looks like they're just going balls deep for this compound right here. As you can see, this truck coming on in. We see OPBHB, some guys coming kind of west of the compound. Of course, I'm looking at this from the west. Finns let loose, already ripping. OPBHB with a nice spread. Finns let loose though. Playing this hyper aggressive. They pretty much control the compound to the west. They're getting some frags over there. However, OPBHB look like they have pretty good control over the strong point itself. It looks like Finns with a really wide easterly flank. They're all the way over by Pierre's farm. But the meat and potato struggle is right here, folks. Right here on AA Network. So it looks like we do have the Sherman versus Panzer IV matchup. Sherman catches a ricochet. Panzer IV, of course, in the wheat field. Just south of AA Network. He actually gets the kill on the M4 Sherman. American medium. Sounds like there's a looks beneath me. Yeah, he's right there. But Finns let loose. Looking like they're taking control over the strong point. Looking like they have a really good cap here. Big spawn by OPBHB to the west. They need to defend that outpost if they want a chance. My man Red Clay, he needs to stay alive in case they lose it. Well, Finns let loose, looking like they're going to cap here. OPBHB, they have plenty of numbers. Now it's contested. OPBHB fighting back. Finn's back to capping, though. I mean, there is some carnage afoot. But the Finns looking like they're gonna do it. And they do it. Just like that, Finns let loose. Up 3-2. They have plenty of bodies here, kind of holding down the fort. OPBHB, though, probably setting up some good, you know, probably being disciplined with outposts, keeping guys in the fight. Looking at their garrison situation, pretty basic. You know, 3 launch garrisons directly into A network. Tons of blueberries we could see. Getting a flanking area to the west. Guys already there contesting it. Don't have anything to the east, though. Love to see Sugar Squad League get something up over here. They're not even worried about St. Rita Mont. I mean, this is such a bitch to take that just getting these 2 garrisons up and getting bodies there will hold. A network, though, starting to be capped. Instantly defended by the Finns. But this right here is a struggle. Look at this. Capture progress started. Finns let loose, though. It is... My man Dyslexic, he is shift Wing right now. Wing. What even? Oh, man. But the Finns, they do have pretty much full control of this compound. And of course, my man Gatto Rocket, he is the arty guy. Looks like he's going to start pounding this area with the observe mark. OPBHB, this is the fight of their lives. Or at least it looks like it is. Dyslexic, we see him out here stacking bodies. Might be burning outposts. Yep, he's getting them. So that's excellent for OPBHB. That's going to get pressure immediately off of the top of the objective. You know, getting guys spawning in on outposts that are in the strong point is always really tough to deal with. Oh, the Finns, they're super girthy to the to the east by Pierre's farm. And it looks like my man Sectori. Him and his squad are coming in hot. Might try to play spoiler to OPBHB's capture here. So, man, they're threatening any outposts. There's none right around that building, but just west of them there are. And Finns let loose actually start defending here. Because you got my man Sectori coming in. Him and his squad. You have Axu, Ivico, Penti, Carlo. Oh, that arty round. That looked like it sucked. That being said, though, Finns let loose, looking like they're dominating the gunfights. I mean, OPBHB had a really strong push there, but Finns let loose, just fighting their way into the point. Finns let loose, they are dominating this western part. I mean, there's tons of OPs in this wheat field. The 5-way intersection, I mean, this is the compound we see where they kind of dominate right here. Yeah, if they start pushing out into this wheat field, there's tons of shit they can burn from OPBHB. It'd be a really bad sign. And then, of course, we see the girthy push from the east. I mean, decent amount of Finns pushing in from over there. But tons of OPBHB right in front of us. With a Tiger coming on in. Busting out the tank simps, I love it. Freak Fighter and D-Tree coming on in. Yeah, a lot of blueberries just kind of going, like they're all spawning in right here and they're all kind of going down right here. I mean, kind of a singular axis of approach. So fins let loose. If they get aggressive, especially on the flanks, like guys over here kind of start pushing south, you know, we might see a little envelopment going on here. Bombing run coming in. That is not an OP BHB bombing run. That's a fins let loose bombing run. Oh, it's gonna get dyslexic. Man, that sucks. You spawn in, immediately get blown up. Uh-oh. I don't want to miss this. We have a Tiger on 76 fight. The 2 repair guys, are they gonna be enough? 76 is just over there. You can just see him right above the bushes right there. Right in front of us. Oh man, Dark Times, he's pointing it out. He's calling it like he sees it. He says they have massive control west, forcing the bot up in the middle of the wheat. That's very true. But just when you think fins let loose are going to start taking control, OP BHB, I mean, the point was flickering a little bit. Getting some guys into the fight. Uh-oh, some more Tiger on 76 clash. Kind of surprised. The Finns aren't really using tank simps. I guess different strokes, different folks, but 76 sounds like it was a truck. Oh yeah, that's right beneath me. So, just checking out the geography of the battle. Kind of a, as far as the strong point itself, kind of a blob of, you know, red and blue. There's some guys sneaking around though. DEA and Pimus. I probably butchered the shit out of that. If you are actually this dude, I'm sorry. But I don't like they're flanking around. They just took out this garrison down here. Probably just gonna continue on to see if they can threaten any of these. And an ammo box dropping in. OP BHB. OP Cheese calling it out. Need D7 replaced ASAP. Somehow this garrison went down right there. But OP BHB. It's like I opened the map. And all of a sudden, there's dudes in the point. And these guys are getting kills. Proxy Genes. Carlo trying to hold him off. He can't, though. Proxy Gene's getting the trade. Oh, big spawn by the Finns. Got Penti, Axu, Tankaro, and Avico. Looks like his name continues, but I don't know what. I don't know to what. Already coming in right by me. Oh, something blew up. That's what man keeps. So this compound that we saw completely controlled by the Finns earlier. There are currently no Finns except for Tim. He's launching up a flare. And even though there's barely any OP BHB guys, like, actually threatening the point, they're still capping. Although big spawn by the Finns. Right on the other side of the hedgerow. That's Alexander, Hitman, Zorpy, RC, and Radio. Ooh, Ajax. Is he gonna clap these guys and get the outpost? Yes, he is. Phenomenal play. So, he has to know that there's Finns coming on in. It looks like he's gonna get some frags. Damn, my man is on a mission right now. Ajax, what a fucking stud. Outstanding plays, man. And unless there's a big spawn by Finns let loose, looks like OP BHB is gonna have this. I hear a bombing run coming in. That is an OP BHB bombing run. Pretty much gonna land right in front of us. Doesn't look like it's gonna get a lot. It looks like, oh wow, last second defense. Oh my gosh, that's these guys right beneath us too. They never wiped this outpost. I was just getting ready to play the music and they were just like, nope. We're holding on to this point. That is amazing. Wow, last second desperation. And yeah, OPBHB, they lost his garrison straight south of point, so my man Freak Fighter, he has to get a new one up. Like, now. Oh, he's got dudes kind of next to him. Although, it looks like both of them went down, though. Yeah, if he replaces... Oh, yeah, he did. I mean, OPBHB, let's get guys in there. Come on, we're so close. But the Finns, I mean... massive props to them. And, yeah, this outpost is still here. Like, this outpost right here, this saved the point for him. I mean, outstanding play. You know, just getting the guy spawning in and getting in the strong point. Sometimes that's all you need. 'Cause, I mean, as we saw, OPBHB really didn't have a lot of dudes, like, directly into the strong point. And even the area around it. But this battle's not even 20 minutes old, and it's already just a slugfest. Of, you know, Finns versus Americans, South Americans, who knows. But the score is 3-2 in favor of Finns Let Loose. They are, of course, the boys in red, OPBHB, or the boys in blue. Of course, OPBHB, they are the Axis, Finns Let Loose are the Allies. So, real quick, let's check the resources, let's check the map. OPBHB pretty strong in between the points. They got good garrisons up, they got spawns. This is good. You know, it's going to force the Finns to really have to flank around if they want to get around this. 530 munitions, 611 manpower, 480 fuel. They have one Tiger right here. Is that a Tiger? Or, yeah, it's a Tiger. So they already have 2 heavies on the field. As you said before, Panthers are outlawed, so gotta use Tigers. Same Rita Mont's being capped. So we'll go the scoreboard back up. What's going on over here? And look at this. The Finns coming in strong. They probably landed an airhead somewhere. Probably right in these back gardens somewhere. If I keep looking for it, I'll probably go insane. Even back here. They have supplies. I don't know, that's actually OPBHB supplies. Yeah, no, the Finns probably landed an airhead or got a frontline Gary up, and here they are, and they are capping. And since all these guys are in the strong point, it's only these 4 guys. So, I mean, we see a shit ton of blue spawning in. But none of those guys are in the strong point, while these Finns are in the strong point. So, sounds like some guy spawning behind me. That's K-Man. But yeah, the Finns taking control of St. Marie de Mont itself. Once again, OPBHB losing this frontline Gary, but this is some serious shit right here. And more Finns come in, more reinforcements. Although now OPBHB is defending. That being said, though, this is huge for the Finns. Because now OPBHB, they're going to have to turn around and deal with this. And, I mean, we can see there are no outposts left on AA network. So it's going to be a bit for OPBHB to really refocus this attack to get back to AA network. This is a hell of a play by the Finns. And they're still here. So yeah, they got something cooking over here. It's got a... Oh, yeah. Well, there's an outpost. Yeah, there's got to be an airhead or something. I mean, unless they're running a 10-man, which that's possible. Well, looks like my man Draken's going to come in. He's going to clear it out. And the Finns making a good play to bring OPBHB back away from AA network. And looking at this, I mean, we can see that they have pushed up. You know, looking how we're situated here on the map. I mean, this road we're looking at is this road right here, moving like diagonally northwest to southeast. The Finns are already kind of pushed up to it, as we can see looking right in front of us. But OPBHB, you know, dyslexic and proxy genes, they're going to start pushing back in. Getting on in there. Of course, they do have armor support. They have a Tiger. Second Tiger's rolling up. Looks like they're going to squash this and start moving out. But if you're the Finzo, that's a good play. That's... And something just blew up. Say, what is this? Oh, that's a truck. Might have been a supply truck. Oh, I actually see a Greyhound right here. A Finns let loose Greyhound. He's gonna come back here and wreak some havoc. But that being said, though, OPBHB slowly making the trek from St. Rita Mon back to A network. In fact, there's a garrison just put back up. Looks like the Greyhound just went right by it because man, Dark Time's the guy that put it down. So that being said, though, Finns let loose. Making the most out of their, you know, little pressure on St. Marie de Mont. I mean, they have pushed up. Looks like the Greyhound just got blown up by my man Small Sweater, I think his name actually is. Yeah, I could probably figure out if I want to do, but bigger fish to fry at the moment. Sorry, my man. But oh, this garrison actually up here is pretty lit up. Yeah, it looks like the Finns, they just took this Gary out. I mean, you got Sectori, Bosletto, Boba. Say, Aimpot. Yeah, they just took this garrison out that's pretty much right in front of us. Wendigo and Galbers. They're gonna try to make something happen with that. Looks like we have a little push here to the east. But man, it's looking... Finns let loose, making some good plays. OPBHB, though, this is going to be a tough fight. So I like to think they have it in them. I kind of want to see this fight in here real quick. See if Aragon's going to hold off the world right here. You can just see, I mean, this is very limited fighting right here, but it's just trades back and forth all day long. But OPBHB, if they can just reclaim the south here, you know, reestablish another Gary and get some guys pushing straight to the point. I mean, closest distance or shortest distance from point to point is a straight line. And it looks like the reinforcements are coming just south of the point. However, Finns let loose. They got some guys in the backfield. It looks like Pime is, he knows where this Gary's at. He might blow it up. Although he doesn't look in a hurry to actually get to the garrison. But yeah, the Finns, they know this. And they actually have a garrison of their own right in the wheat field, so they're probably going to try to fight desperately just to hold off this OPBHB assault. I mean, garrison's right here in front of us. I mean, OPBHB is right here. just south of this. Schmitz Cats, he talking about banning people. That's hilarious. We got a 76 with a tank simp. Oh. Gonna have a Tiger on 76 engagement. I know we can't see the tank, but we see Maz Nugget right in front of us. I know that guy is the tank simp. So I imagine where he is where that's Tiger is. Oh, looks like he just got killed. Oh boy. Tiger's still up though. He has a repair station. Oh, let's go check this out. Check this out from his perspective. Look at this. I mean, we just kind of have a sea of red right in front of the Tiger. In fact, both Tigers are over here. I mean, honestly, for them, they just need to kind of hold this. Oh, you hate hearing that sound as a tanker. Just the ricochets. Oh my gosh, if this second Tiger could get involved somehow. In fact, this Tiger is just chilling by the damn repair station. That little play. Looks like this eastern push got wiped. There's a medium up here. Alright, I want to see what this guy's up to. Looks like it's actually my man Leipzig. Former Sturm Elite guy. Leipzig von Poisten. Although he just got fucking yeeted. Oh, Caster's Curse is so strong. So strong. It's hanging out by my man. His name continues, but it's Codalot is all I could see, Aba, and Don something. So, I'm sorry, Finns. I have no idea how to say anything in Finnish. So, probably butchering half your shit. And it looks like more capture progress happening on St. Marie de Mont as the Finns coming on in. It's the Winter War 2.0. And let's see. I have a Gary. In fact, I'm right where a launch would be. But looks like the Finns, they have control of the... This is kind of low-key dangerous. There's a bomber run coming in. That's actually a Finns let loose bombing run. In fact, there's a Gary here. I think there was. It just got wiped. But the Finns coming in hot and heavy. Getting forces along the edge of the map. That garrison north of St. Marie de Mont just got taken out. So right now OPBHB have no garrisons on St. Marie de Mont. Dropping supplies. I think they're trying to get more up. I mean, they have enough bodies around here, and it's going to be really hard for the Finns to... You know, I mean, unless they just go ridiculous in gunfights. I mean, there's just too much OPBHB back here for Finns let loose to, like, really cap. So, but you never know. They might get some 10-mans rolling and just fucking start getting some shit rolling. But taking a look back towards A network. Man, you guys and your names. Go Finns. Lotkos. Pimus. I'm butchering your name, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Finns looking like they're kind of controlling the area south of A network. But this is the danger zone right here. You got some OPBHB killers If I get a flanking garrison northwest, they get a garrison north of A network. Looks like Recon OP just got wiped. Of our man Iraqi. But this could be dangerous. I mean, if they can flood Pope's outpost. So looks like it's just in the trenches. In fact, a couple guys do spawn in. Don Weiss and Burgundy. You know, might get some pressure on A network to, you know, kind of force the Finns to pull back a little bit off St. Marie de Mont. In fact, just like that, capture progress just started, but it's not happening anymore. Looks like the Finns have an idea that something's cooking. In fact, the Finns are coming up with tank support. They got a Greyhound and a Sherman pretty much right in front of us. So the Greyhound kind of expects... Yeah, that OP's wiped. Man, that sucks. I love seeing plays like that where, like, a sneaky squad lead gets an outpost, like, behind them and a Gary, and then guys start making plays happen. But looks like OP, they kind of switched. Went to this other garrison right here. Right down beneath us in this compound. We can even see the supply truck. And just like that, OP BHB pulling the rope-a-dope. Kind of switching sides with the Finns. Saying, hey, we're going to push in from the north. Although my man Mallard right there, him and Cheese. In fact, real quick, this gunfight's going to decide a lot right here. I need to see this. Uh-oh. Looks like they know of each other's presence. I was about to say, that was... Because if Mallard won that... If he won that and then pushed and threatened this garrison just north of A network, this cap's donezo. So, I had to see that. Alright, OP BHB blowing shit up. Looks like they completely own the point. Finns let loose, they are scrambling. I mean, they literally switch sides. But the Finns pushing back with aggression. Thank you guys for all these follows, by the way. But man, OP BHB. I mean, this garrison's in a spot. I mean, once you cap it, start getting some guys pushing north. The next point's cattle shits. I mean, pretty much all OP BHBs here. Looks like they're gonna take it. And just like that, coming back from the brink, OP BHB taking the 3-2. Just over a half hour of battle, 35 minutes. OPBHB turning it around with the mean flank, the anti-Goff strategy. But the Finns, there are so many just southeast of point. And sounds like OP, oh man. If he had better intel and dropped it here, it'd have been a lot better. So, because that bombing run, looks like he's gonna get his own dude more than anybody else. Oh, jeez. But yeah, the Finns, I mean, they are coming. Oh, jeez. Someone's talking about sound. Is my sound not working? Hold up. Oh, jeez. Doesn't look like anybody's responding to him. But I had a guy saying he lost sound. But, yeah, Finns let loose. This is a really strong attack from the southeast. Looks like OP BHB, they have enough bodies around to where capture progress stops. But I mean, until OPBHB actually pushes in here and starts wiping this stuff, I mean, maybe getting some guys spawning in like over by Pierre's farm. I mean, these fins, they're not going away anytime soon. So OPBHB though, coming back from a 3-2 disadvantage, going up 3-2. Let's say, do we have anybody pushing cattle sheds yet? Does not look like it. It's like Galbers. He might be able to get a Gary up here. There's some Finzo getting ready to push in. Yeah, sorry folks, I'm just kind of taking all this in, kind of getting a gauge of what's really trying to happen here. But yeah, I mean, just kind of looking at how this is situated. So I'm looking at the point from the west. We can see the camera. The fins are pretty heavy, like in this area of the map right here. So in fact, that supply drop actually might get wiped out by the fins. But as I said before, I mean, unless OPBHB start getting some guys burning these spawns, you know, to the east, southeast part of the map, I mean, these fins aren't going anywhere. Like I said, this supply drop, I mean, it has more fins around it than OPBHB guys. But who knows? Maybe guy goes over here, plays Superman, gets the Gary down. But looking at the rest of the situation, let me take the scoreboard off real quick so we can see the resources. 720 munitions, 360 manpower, 140 fuel. Looking around, they don't have any heavies in spawn. They have a heavy south of AA. That's a medium pushing westward. But I mean, this Gary situation, it could be a lot worse. Yeah, I do have 3 Garys pretty much around the point, so if they get this one up, you know, they can start getting some guys pressuring. If Fox can get one up out here so they can flank and take out this Fins Let Loose push, looks like Sugar Squad's already on it. But that being said though, the Fins, they must have something over here. Oh yeah, I just saw a guy spawning off an outpost. Looks my man NPC Energy, I guess is that guy's name. He's looking for the spawn over here. Alright, flying over the map. But this garrison, oh, this is not looking good. This garrison east of point went down. Garrison west of point's warm. NPC Energy though, he's burning spawns. But this point, this this match is kind of an enigma. It's like you have Fins over here to the southeast, you have Fins pushing from the northwest. Yeah, my man Boris is showing in the wheat field right beneath us. I mean, it's kind of hard for each team to like kind of figure out where they stand. You know, as far as like which areas need to push, which areas need to control. In fact, the Fins, like I said, unless OPBHB really starts claiming that area, I mean, it's gonna be rough. That's my man, the Fat Egg. Like that dude, he's pretty cool. But OPBHB hopping out repairing their Tiger. He's getting in a fight with a 76 In fact, it's over there. It's already smoking. He just killed something, though. What was this? That was the Panzer IV. That was the Panzer IV we saw flanking around to the west earlier. But we're kind of looking at the layout of the land. I mean, there comes a point in every Hell Let Loose match, you know, especially matches that go for, you know, long periods of time, where you kind of hop off the script for a bit. So, like, you know, teams have their openers. Okay, we want to control this area, we want to control this area, blah, blah, blah. You know, we'll make our fancy truck routes, you know, we'll get there quick, we'll have stopwatches, all that cool shit. But there comes a point in the game where, you know, the script runs out. In fact, we gotta... While I'm in the middle of my rant... Is he gonna get it? No, looks like the 76 moved out just in time. But, you know, why I'm saying all that is, like, now these teams kind of have to feel it out. You know, they have to, you know, recognize where guys are coming from, recognize weaknesses. Like we just saw in the chat, you know, front door is wide open. I mean, looking at this from OPBHB's perspective, yeah, it is. And it looks like the Finns are starting to get in there and get some cap weight. But, you know, now it's time, like, which team's gonna figure it out? Which team's gonna start landing some punches and, you know, start getting some cap weight? And it looks like... Ooh, the Artie party. He's coming on in. Got 2 76s here. I thought we had another tank. Oh, yeah, medium right here. That's a 2-man. Sounds like a bombing run coming in. That is not an OPBHB bombing run. I was gonna say, is he gonna get any Garys into that? Ah, not really. So it doesn't get a lot of kills, doesn't really get any Gary. I mean, there might have been a Gary here. Maybe I just missed it, but this is... But, like, this is the shit I mean. Like, now you're just seeing guys putting down garrisons, like, around the point. Like, just kind of... I don't want to say pub match, because this is obviously way higher than that, but... Like, that's just what it is whenever teams don't really know, like, where the enemy is, and, you know, you don't have, like, a cohesive front line to kind of, you know, have tanks hide behind and figure out, like, where we're pushing. But, that being said, though, the Finns have an outpost on the point. Yeah, right there. And there is no one from well, actually, dyslexic. He's probably going to come up and burn it. Oh, he's so close to it. Come on, dude, just turn to the right. Just turn to the right. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh man. Dude, being an admin cam and like seeing guys like just 2 ships passing in the night. I mean, there you go, he finally gets it, but it's like, man. Like, just seeing guys miss each other, it always cracks me up, dude. Oh, dyslexic. He actually goes down. I thought he was in the building. He was outside of it. Guy's getting trades, though. That's my man, Leaps. I'll tell you what, seeing him in 18s, Leaps is kind of scary. As far as gunfighting. Sorry, I'm kind of swinging the camera around a little bit. That's what I mean. Like, this battle is so, like... I don't want to say confused, but it's confusing. Because, like... I mean, now... Like, after watching that, we're kind of getting, like, now the battle's kind of looking a little bit normal again. Like we're seeing guys pushing in from the northwest. You know, that compound, the gardens, starting to push their way towards 5 ways. You know, OPBHB kind of looking like they're in control. I know they still have a garrison up here to the northeast. In fact, if I actually move around, I can see blueberries and cherries. Yeah, it looks like Finn. He has an idea that somebody's close. But let's say this garrison's right here. And actually a dude just got shot off it. I was about to say, if he just shot a man off the garrison and doesn't do anything about it, that'd be terrible. But and still the clumsiness. I mean, I feel bad calling it that, but like there's times where like it just kind of looks like that. You know, I mean, it's kind of similar to a match I cast not that long ago between 75th and Merc. It seemed like both teams were kind of, you know, once one landed a solid punch, that's kind of it. Both of these teams still looking for their footing in the ring. And I mean, this battle is just a little over halfway over. Looking at the map real quick, let's check out the Gary situation. We got 2 garrisons pretty much right around AA network. 1 garrison far to the east. 1 centrally for a launch. A couple around St. Marie de Mont. They have pretty much nothing in the 5 column though. Nothing they could just push the cattle sheds with. So oh. Ooh. Just misses the Tiger. That's my man Leipzig. He's back in the seat. But just kind of checking this out, man. The Finns, I mean, they're in prime position. Like, you know, they're owning the compound just 5, like, you know, right around the 5 ways intersection. In fact, this Gary might go down right here. I mean, the Finns are on it. MPC Energy taking out all the Finns that were trying to push it, but you know, flare going up. Let's see what that's going to show OPBHB. Just kind of show sporadic infantry around the point. I'm kind of surprised OP really isn't trying to claim this area right here. This compound right in front of us. Looks like Dark Times and Cheese are going to lead that charge. While we're zooming in on that, holy shit. The Finns, I mean, they're getting balls deep into the point. Tons of guys from OPBHB just chilling south of the point. Looks like everybody's slapping on band-aids for getting RD'd, but yeah, the Finns, I mean, this is looking like a strong push. Got the 76, he's rolling in. Pretty much pounding this road. Yeah, they got some guys in the strong point. Got some guys really pushing 5 ways. I mean, the Finns. Like I said before, man. OPBHB. I mean, when the battle was confused, it seemed like if one team could just land a solid punch, that'd be it. But even then, OPBHB still holding it strong. And they're calling it a defensive bombing run pretty much right down the road. I mean, then again, you can't really. Like, you can't really fault the commander too much for that. Because, like, what intel does he have? Like, it's looking like everybody's... Like, Reslar, I would love if this guy popped a flare over this compound. Like, especially now that you have guys trying to take it. Looks like Keep's just burning outposts. And DEA, he's right by the Gary Burns, another outpost. Although Leaps and Cheese spawn in. Uh-oh. Nukes the garrison. Cheese, come on, get him. There you go. That was clutch. Kind of waiting for him to pass. But the Finns, man, they're just refusing to give up this compound. That's amazing. But let me just take a second, kind of zoom back a little bit. This game's taking all kinds of turns. In fact, they don't have that Gary back up. They do have the outpost back up. Real quick, just checking the spawns. So you got your 3 launches. Got one pretty much right south of the point. Of course, one further to the west. But the Finns, man, I mean, they are just creating so much pressure. It's like there's so many battles going on. I'm like trying to pick like which one do I prioritize here. Right here, looks like, of course, this compound is pretty much the 5 ways intersection. Looks like OP BHB finally, hey, let's clear this shit out. They got multiple squad leads. You know, time to just shut down this lane to the Finns. Although the 76, I mean, if this guy can stay alive, he's doing the smart thing. He's reversing. Looks like Leap's just got an outpost. Oh, the Finn's gonna spawn on it. Yeah, I mean, this 76, he's doing the smart thing. He's backing up. Get the fuck away from the enemy infantry. You know, don't just sit there and let them satchel your ass. But that being said, though, does Boris have another outpost? I'm wondering. He might be afraid to place one. But man, what a fight. And the Finns, look at this. That's what I mean. If I fixate on one thing, you know, too much, something else starts popping off somewhere else. I mean, the front door is wide open. I mean, look at the map. That's pretty much this area right here. Got tons of Finns. I mean, if they start pushing Shift W, I mean, it looks like OPBHB is starting to respawn here. But if the Finns just start pushing Shift W, I mean, they're gonna get balls deep into the strong point. I was looking around for pop that flare. It looked like an American flare, since it's green. Although I love this play here, the OPBHB. Hey, let's just shut down a flank. You know, figure out if they're gonna try to push in. They only got one way to do it. But man, if I'm OPBHB though, I would need some guys in this area. Like the fact that they're, I mean, yeah, they're holding. Like now they're defending. But the fact that all these guys are kind of just like, you know, the blueberries like on the southern part of the point and like beneath that, like, let's get some guys pushing up. Let's clear this. You know, or at least trade to where, you know, the Finns aren't just going to shift W and get right in the strong point. I mean, said the bomber ain't coming in. But, oh. And they don't have supplies either. Oh, man. And that... Man. And it's just shit like that happens. Like, the fact that nobody's over here to, like, kind of contest this area. You know, stop the Finns from just shift Wing right into the point. I mean, here they come. And now... OPBHB. Finns let loose. Hell of a game, folks. I mean, and I'm not trying to talk shit on OPBHB. I love those guys. You know, I consider them some homies. But it would just be nice. Hey, let's get some guys. Like, we know they're coming from here. Like, we're figuring that out. Let's get some guys up here. Like, just shut down this road. But that being said, though, you see him in comms. Like, they're talking about, hey, 76. He's pushing the front door. I mean, he's just north of point. So looking at this from the other perspective. They're just pounding away at this point. The other 76. Got another 76, you got an MG. I mean, the Finns are just gonna try to, you know, fire superiority this thing. You know, do some fire maneuver. OPBHB, though, really holding this point. Now, my man Kiki or Keki or whatever his name is. Garrison's still there, though. In fact, Blast Off might find it. Being south of the point and shit. That being said, this is a hell of a game. I just see you guys go back and forth in chat. This is amazing. Talking about the origins of OPBHB and just the chaos. Finns let loose though. They looks like they're trying to take this compound back. Getting some cap progress. This battle, this is the never-ending story right here. Plane flying overhead. So it's on an OPBHB recon plane. They got a medium coming up. Still have a heavy on point. Don't have any other heavies. So. And Finns let loose, still taking the point. We're approaching the 30-minute mark. What's the guys from OPBHB? They're gonna make it up there. Now it's contested. Now it's being defended. Also, thank you for the follows, everybody. Popping the flares. Let's figure out how screwed we are. And they have 3 tanks. 3 of them. Looks like my frame's taking a little bit of a shit. That's okay. Look at the 76. My man is Chad right now. Lethal, Zaki, and Gargoyle. Yeah, 276 is the other one of 76. Yeah, 376s. But Don Vice. Looking like he's fucking with one of them though. Does he have a satchel? Is there a satchel on this tank? No, there is not. He has a K98, so he's a Rocketeer. In fact, shoots the tank simp off the tank. Man, this is chaos. This is pure, unadulterated chaos. And just like that, the Finns, they're getting balls deep. As they start capturing the points, the 76, they're just pounding away. Oh, ricochet coming off the top turnbuckle from Ajax. Getting penned from the side. Getting already dropped on him. Oh my Lanta. This is amazing. This is amazing. And the Finns, they're starting to come in from the west heavy. Alexander. They're coming right down this way. If Red Clay, if he just starts running up this road, he's gonna start burning some outposts. Finns. Coming on in though with a nice strong westernly approach. Still coming at it from the front door pretty much. I mean, keep popping flares, keep seeing they have tank superiority right now. Second heavy coming out of spawn. Check the resources real quick. 250 munitions, 150 manpower, 110 fuel. Although they did just spawn in a another Tiger. I might have just called it a 76 like a moron. And the Finns burning garrisons. For a second I thought this dude's name was Waifu. Him and John. Definitely a Finnish name. Oh man, John. Oh man, I'm having a hell of a time. It looks like OP BHB said screw it, let's just slap a Gary down in this western compound. Because it looks like this is starting to turn to a very desirable target for the Finns. So yeah, my frames, yeah, they're taking a dump real quick, that's cool. So and we actually see an airhead coming in. That is a Finns let loose airhead. This is ambitious as hell. Look at this thing. I'm not even I'm not even sure. Oh, what the fuck? I'm not even sure if old boy, like, knew that was coming. I think that might have just surprised him. That is amazing. Oh my god. Like, it looked like he was just chilling in the trench. The airhead pops in and just lands right next to him, and that's it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. My frame's really tanking right now. I'm down to 12. What the fuck? Oh, jeez. This, it's like I want to get in close, but it's gonna look like shit. The Finns, I mean, that looked like a Satchel and Artie just tore some shit up. But man, this is an absolute slugfest. Looks like Chad's finally catching up. This game is fucking nutty. The Finns starting to get some capture progress. Looks like they are really pushing the front door down pretty hard now. Oh boy, rip frames. It's looking bad. Flares popping overhead. Once again, OPBHB, they're just kind of letting these dudes push this road right here. And like the wheat field in the road. I mean, who knows? I don't know what it is. But man, my frames are really taking a shit. Oh well. 30-minute delay being in Finland. What do you expect? Let's say what's my ping looking like? 220. Oh, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse actually. Yeah, they're coming in now. The Finns really starting capture progress. They now, oh, that is painful. Zooming in is a chore. Oh, strafing their garrison, OPBHB. Yeah, the Finns, they've wiped everything out in this compound of the west. But I'd love to see Red Clay come back and make something. Looks like there's Finns even outside of him to the west. Sounds like a bombing run coming in. Looks like my man Roncon just threw one down just to get one up. Actually not bad. Oh, whose bombing run is? It's a Finn's loose bombing run. Oh, look at those frames. It's amazing. In fact, that's actually good for OPBHB, because this garrison's just over here to the west. Bombing run did not take it out. In fact, huge spawn from OPBHB. I mean, this is an absolute dogfight. Of course, it looks like we're watching an acclamation, but I mean, I don't know. So, sometimes my frame just take a shit whenever I'm like streaming on delays. But just like that. Well, I was just about to say, OPBHB starting to defend the point, but Finns Let Loose starting to cap again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what even? Man. This is absolute chaos. Just blueberries and cherries. Well, I'm just gonna sit right here a minute, because apparently my frames just suffer eternal damnation. I mean, just, this is the battle right here. Oh my god. I mean, what? It's just a seesaw, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. One team caps, one team defends, now it's contested. Oh my geez, now it's being defended. Now it's not being defended. This is just back and forth. Oh my Jesus. Finally, a 76 goes down. There's a tiger way over there. Oh, that is so painful. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what it is, but sometimes streaming just, if it's like a 30-minute delay, it just fucks my shit up for some reason. But oh, holy shit. The Finns Let Loose RD player just got so much pussy right there. Oh, it looks like frames are back to normal right at a crucial time in the battle. But the Finns, I'm about to say, they're still not great. But the Finns, are they gonna finally take control of this? OPBHB not looking like in a good spot for a recapture. In fact, the Finns are starting to, oh, that might have been friendly fire right there. Oh, huge spawn wave. That gets the OPBHB guys defending again. Finn, he's just chilling in the wheat field. In fact, I think he knows where the Gary is. Or he's at least gonna hear it. Oh, no, he just died. Streamer's curse. That shit's real. OPBHB, they are swarming. In fact, Satchel goes off. Fins let loose, has some dudes flanking from behind. Those are the Tiger just went down. One man Pymus. What? What? Oh my dude, the Red Sea just parted for that dude. That is amazing. That's gotta be the best feeling whenever you, like, you're getting ready to take out a spawn, you see everybody spawn in, they just, like, run away from it. My man's still stacking bodies. He's burning shit. More tanks getting blown up. Alexander. What even? It's just popping off the easy. Dude, this is such a crazy fucking battle. What even? Checking out the map real quick. I mean, OP BHB are holding on. 17.5 minutes left. Guys are starting to die though. Alright, just taking a look around, make sure there's no fins let loose south of the point, because you never know. But OP BHB, I mean, they get a garrison on the point. So that's cool. Yeah, my man Mallard and my man Alexander, they could really make some fucking noise right here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I greatly apologize. I don't know why my shit's like throttling like this. I mean, it's not even running that hot. Oh. Yeah, it's only 50 degrees Celsius. It's not even that bad. But I don't know. Hella loose. Shit happens, dude. But that being said, though, the fins coming in strong. Garrison's still up for OP BHB. But this is it. This garrison southeast of point's going down. You know, Dog Squad, Aliran, he needs to get one up like right now. Like, fuck it, man, just throw one down. So, because if the Finns capture, I mean, they need a garrison to get guys back into the point. I mean, just look at this. Look at how insane this push is by the Finns. I mean, there's dudes I don't even see. They're beneath me. Oh my god. I mean, they have total, like, surrounding of the point. OPBHB, it's contested. Still getting captured. Tank goes down right beneath me. I mean, is that Gary's still up? 76 is right in front of it, trying to blow it to high heavens. But damn. What a struggle. Looks like Pymus gets the takes the garrison out. Huge spawn by the Finns. In fact, I must have missed it, but they dropped an airhead just north of the point. I mean, they're trying to clinch this. What massive spawn. Oh, this is chaos. And I love it. Look at just, time for some music. Just like that. Finns let loose, going back up 3-2. Man, what a fucking battle this one's been. BHB coming back though. I mean, they have tons of dudes trying to push in from the south, but pretty much everybody in Finland is on the point right now. Oh my, dude, what the fuck? I'm not even playing on Stalingrad, dude. What even? Alright, what do we got here? Another Finns let loose bombing run. Yeah, that wipes the garrison just south of point. Oh my god. There are supplies though. The Finns can get up another one. Or the Finns, wow. BHB can get up another one. Oh my gosh. But BHB, man, they're trying. They're trying. They're down 3-2. Might need another Giga Chad flank. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Had a little convo going on. Yeah. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know. Usually my PC's a fucking beast, but I guess today it's just saying fuck it. That being said, though, you're pretty much looking at it. BHB trying to get back into the point. Looks like they have a strong easternly flank. They have a garrison way out northwest of the dugout. Getting some squad leads coming in. Although one just died right here, so it looks like Finns let loose are starting to look for that. In fact, it looks like Finns let loose, they are completely content with keeping a network. In fact, big flank here coming in from the west from BHB. Getting a decent amount of bodies. Looks like the Finns actually have more guys kind of waiting on them. So. BHB setting up. You know, they have their 3 launch Gary set back up. Flanking Gary. I don't think the Finns might send like the recon team to St. Rita. Looks like Strike out himself just chilling in there. just to keep the cap weight. But if you're OP BHB, I mean, you're this is pretty much it. Coming down to crunch time here. Look at the clock, you got just under 9 minutes left. Starting to become now or never time. If I take away my scoreboard for a sec, looking at the resources, 290 munitions, 300 manpower, 200 fuel. So they might not have enough to get an airhead. I mean, he might hit, well, can't really even use an encouraged either. So we got a heavy tank getting balls deep, medium. I mean, looking like the fight of their lives. Guys are still kind of pushing from the south, but it looks like this flank to the north is really starting to bear fruit, though. In fact, we might actually see a similar play that had OPBHB take this point in the first place. Looks like they're trying to set up for it, though. Although none of these guys are squad leads. We got Brucinator, Venom, and Burgundy. But yeah, if one of those guys were a squad lead, like just get an outpost and get a double drop support, I would be sweating. I mean, if I had like the intel of that as the Finns. But interesting choice for the bombing run. And this, I mean, we're under 10 minutes. This is the last one anybody's getting. In fact, Brucinator, he's about to eat some friendly fire right here. Well, good thing he dies. Hey, redeploy. Oh. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Maybe he had some intel. Maybe he knew Gary was there. And of course, I didn't fly over there and actually look. So I'm just being a dumb, lazy caster right now. But there's tons of OP south of Point. I mean, if they can get guys on all of these and push, it's going to get nutty. OP BHB, I mean, there are tons. I mean, so the more I zoom out, the more they pop out. Getting tons of bodies towards the point. Had cap progress there for a little bit. And it looks like the Finns are going to try flanking from the east. OPBHB is trying to flank even further east than that. Getting cap progress. Keeping cap progress. Oh my geez. It might, oh. The Finns defending, contest, defending. It's coming down to this, man. This is for all the marbles. Big flank up to the northwest. OPBHB holding shift W. Shit is popping off. Hold up. Now Sam Redamont's getting capped. Honestly, strikeout, if you have it, I would just pop a reinforce, let you guys do the work. No. It's contested. I don't, if they start capping, I'll go back there and check. No, now it's, oh, now it's contested again. OPBHB defending. Finn's also defending. Yeah, they're holding on. So much pressure. They do have a flanking gear something north that's locked out. They killed a guy that's closer though. It's open. It's locked again. I mean, we are coming down to it. I mean, last 4 minutes of battle. 2 minutes left for OPBHB to cap this. In fact, we actually see Leipzig coming out of a tank. I mean, it is all hands on deck for OPBHB. I mean, fuck it. What do you got to lose? Real quick, let's check out resources. They do have enough for an airhead. Don't have... I mean, they already used their bombing run, so they can't. Might as well pop that bitch in the wheat field. See if you can just get everybody getting in there. I mean, it is now or never for OPBHB. Getting it back up in there. The Finzo. Hearing a bombing run of their own. That looks like they're targeting the garrison south of Point. They wipe it. OPBHB dropping the airhead. In fact, they get a fat little spawn up in the north. I mean, it's crunch time. This is literally it. This next 30 seconds. OPBHB have the power of friendship. Hell yeah. Dal Saltberg, but I'm not sure it's gonna help him here. Dude, I apologize so heavily for my frames. This is insane. But Finn's let loose. Coming down the last 5 seconds. I mean... In fact, the Sherman blew up. That's it. GG's. Ah, what a fucking battle. Man. Just that last clash. Man. What a fucking... I love seeing it. I love seeing, you know, whenever you know, both teams are right at it. Right at the end of the game. But man, Finns let loose. Hella loose is the best, worst game ever. I love it. Coming in with the dub. Let's check out some scores. Leap 747. Looks like he's playing Recon. Dyslexic 393. Strikeout 5,000 building score. Let's check out some impressive ones. Aragon 710. Small Sweat 545. Gatto Rocket dropping 1,400. Dude's a stud. Keebs 481. I know Leipzig was in a tank, that's why his is a little inflated. Burgundy with 553. Finns, Jarza 503. Weemeek 618. Zaki might have been the already guy with 1,179. Cotilla, I think he was a tanker. But excellent battle. G fucking G. I'm gonna give that to my man Gatto Rocket. Almost hitting 350. Maybe this one gets him over. But that is fantastic. What a hell of a battle. OPBHB. Finns let loose. Man, both teams. Both teams. I would be... You can't turn around and walk away from that battle just not be amazed at what we're seeing, or at least what we've experienced. Finns let loose, bringing a 3-2 victory. A very hard-earned one. Like I said before, there was a time in that battle where everything looked a little confused. Everything, it seemed whichever team could kind of get their footing and land a solid punch, take the 3-2 lead, that was going to be that. And Finns let loose. They did it. They did it. Wow. And then, like I said before, right there at the end, like the last 2 minutes, at the 4-minute mark, it's like, is OPBHB, are they in a position to make a threat? Dropped an airhead right there at the end. It seemed like all the dudes that were trying to defend it just died, like right there. What a battle. But, I mean, both teams, GG's. I thought both teams made fantastic plays. I thought both teams had a chance to win, albeit I think Finns let loose just, made a couple extra plays. Looked like they controlled like strong areas of the map better, in my opinion, especially like that western compound, like just west of A Network. That's so crucial. Looks like the Finns just had like a better grip on it like the entire match pretty much. OPBHB, like they had it at some points, and then it seemed like the Finns would come in and just kind of wipe them out of there. The Finns kept pushing them in the front door. OPBHB never really got a grip like just north of the point. Even whenever they had that flanking garrison that ultimately capped them, A Network for the 3-2 lead. Even after that, like, they still weren't able to like keep that ground. Like, it seemed like the Finns were just shotgunning, pushing that shit. But that being said, both teams, fantastic match. I think the difference was the Finns just kind of, they held the they held the more important areas of the map a little bit better than OPBHB. But real quick, before I send everybody home, looking at this, Finns let loose in OPBHB. This is a match we just watched. You guys can see B7. The winner of B7, which is Finns let loose, they will fight the loser of B6, which that'll be either Esprit de Corps or Chimera. So that is, no matter who wins this, which this match actually happens tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Whoever loses this, I mean, that's going to be one tough customer for Finns let loose. So I guess we'll see next week who ends up doing that. OPBHB, unfortunately, the loser B7, they're now in the elimination bracket. They're going to fight the loser of B8, which it looks like that's FAR. Because I think FAR forfeited to FOC. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Maybe FAR does another forfeit. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Can't tell you what the hell's going on. That being said, I know Esprit and FOC that they're up. Wow. Esprit and Chimera is happening tonight. Pretty sure Greyhounds and KRT happen tomorrow. So, I guess if you're around, definitely check that out. But, yeah. Hallelujah Spring Seasonal 2023. Group B matchup. Finns let loose and OPBHB. Finns let loose taking home a 3-2 victory, 90 minutes, knockout, drag out, smash mouth football. For all my NA guys out there. But yeah, I'll apologize, everybody. I mean, my frames took a massive shit in that game. I'm actually seeing it in a chat now from a half hour ago. People talking about 10 frames. But hey, shit happens. It is what it is. That being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the follows. Saw quite a few of them popping up during the stream. That's awesome. I'll probably keep casting seasonal matchups. It's pretty much my bread and butter right now. But that being said, I'm Colonel Matthews with the 10th Mountain Division. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the kind words in chat. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the weekend. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.